Okay, we are 25 days out from the meet, bench accessory day, and it is definitely getting to be crunch time. Thankfully, we had a pretty okay squat on Saturday, which on one side is making me less concerned, but on the other side, I am freaking feeling it after that squat, which I probably should, considering how much of a cluster it was on the way up. But what I got to remember from this point on into the meet is not a whole lot is going to feel awesome. Like, peaking is hard. Peaking is fatiguing. Peaking kind of feels like shit. And if I want to have a good meet, I need to embrace the tiredness. I need to embrace the shittiness, and I need to do my job. So that is what we are going to do today. And for that, first movement of the day is again going to be reverse grip on the cambered bar, with the biggest goal being to connect to my upper back and make sure the shoulders and pecs are feeling nice and juicy. Because a few weeks ago we were fighting with some shoulder bicep-y stickiness, and I would rather run a feel-good reppy protocol on the stay instead of speed work, for the sake of making sure that we do feel good on the main bench. So we will dig in to the reppies here. Gonna need more weight to push me to the bottom. And after being spoiled by the elite combo rack for this entire meet prep, not enjoying the rack pad, but we will suck it up for today. The biggest reason I like reverse grip is, with the grip being backwards, it kind of forces me to create the kind of low trap tension that I need to bench press well. And if I just practice that feel here, it becomes easier to do when I'm actually bench pressing. And to make sure that's working, we're just going to do a couple reps comp grip again, just to feel the feel. Feels pretty okay. And they've all got the calibrated pound plates out over there, so we're using kilo yellows. Not even going to pretend to do the bar math to figure out what this is. I'll just say it's close enough to 225 to be close to 225. 221 is probably the more accurate number. Wish me luck. Yeah, I feel freaking terrible today, but we will continue sucking it up. And Jesse, the freaking asshole, where is he? There he is, was asking me if I can touch my chest with this bar. And I think like the answer is probably no, but if it doesn't feel too sketchy, I'll see if I can take it a little bit further down. No, I think that's the bottom. That's too far down. Like, how far is it?
Like on the first one, you're probably like...
Okay. Well, that'll be a fight for another week. But now that the feeling good stretching stuff is over, we got the headphones in because it is time to wake up for some dumbbell press, starting with the hundos for the feeler again, because we're gonna act like we mean business today. Felt appropriate. And we'll go 130 next. Felt a little heavier than I wanted it to, so we might have to wake up a bit more for the next one. 150 is next, and I was just telling Miana, the right pec, the one that I tore in 2015, never got fixed, is feeling a little bit weird, but that it's like, it just feels weird, not bad, and if it does rip all the way off, well, I just get to have it fixed and it'll be better and not give me any problems anymore, because the left one's doing freaking awesome, so I will shut up and press this set. 99% sure that we'll be fine, but yeah. And that was good enough that we're going to go 170.
But before we do that, if you're feeling stuck in training and you're not making the progress that you should be based on how hard you are working, hit link below and join the team so you can get daily individualized coaching directly from me on every single thing that you're doing in the gym, so we can dial in your technique, build your weak points, set you up with better programming, and make sure that the effort you're putting in produces the results that you should be seeing.
Steve, oh, Brittany did tell you?
Holy, I didn't know this is part of the arrangement.
Yeah, that's all I need you for. Thank you. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that went better than I was expecting. And yeah, that was probably the least feeling like my pec was at risk of all of them. So definitely is just a needing to trust the sucker issue. So on that, we're going to go and do some actual pec therapeutic-y stuff next. Well, I was going to do some chaos push-ups in the power racks back here, but all the power racks are being used, so I guess we're doing some more light dips. Never mind, because the dip machine station that fits me is also being used, so we're gonna run some parallel bar push-ups here and just try to make sure pushing through protraction, get some nice little stretchy stretch in the bottom, and yeah, banging out reps. That got hurt at the end. What?
Can I work in?
No, it's mine.
But I want to work. You made it look so fun.
It's not fun. I don't want to stand up. I committed to getting on the floor. Okay, so let me get out of the way. Should have recorded Miana's because I definitely did more reps, and I'm kind of proud of myself for that, but round two. Yeah, that is back pump. Man, oh man. And to continue the pec pumping, the standing decline flies that we have been using are also being used right now. Try to give this guy a run. I know Miana really likes this thing, but she's also like 3 feet tall, so I'm unsure if I can trust her judgment. And holy freaking shit, a plate is heavy. That is much more aggressive than I was expecting. Probably gonna be good for me. I don't think the video is going to do that justice, how freaking gnarly that feels, but we will be running another set because Holy guacamole. Okay, round 2. If I curl up a little bit, lets me feel like I have better leverage to squeeze through to the bottom, so. Yeah, that is way gnarly than I was expecting it to be, but I'm okay with it. And next up, gonna run some feel-goody-ish tricep stuff. So I'm gonna run some kickbacky-ish pushdowns here. And with the elbow stuff I'm dealing with, I actually use this machine a ton in my warm-ups because it feels really good on that left elbow. So might as well actually train it since there's not really anything great open for triceps right now because the gym is right packed and full, but we need more weight to actually train. Hopefully that's not too aggressive. Should be fine and dandy. And like the leverage here is just freaking gnarly at that full extension. We will run another there. Okay, round 2. I'm okay with that. And this guy just opened up, so I figured we should do our face pulls right now. But the problem is there's no handle for face pulls, so I gotta go to the other side. You guys good if I grab a handle?
Oh, for sure.
Thank you. Thinking this should be an appropriately long rope. Can definitely put more weight on though. Get the trick. We'll do another one. Okay, round 2. And the biggest thing I'm trying to get out of a face pull is being able to pack my scaps down like I would when I'm getting to the squat bar. So I'm really trying to let everything go, get some thoracic flexion, then pull the scaps down the rib cage as I'm getting some thoracic extension. And the stronger I get here, the better I get connecting to the low traps, the better I can lock into the squat bar. So that's why we run them this way. And low traps are blowing up, so mission accomplished. And now for the lat slot, gonna take a bit of gamble and run something that should let me be a little bit pec therapeutic feeling as well. Because if you guys remember, running this guy way too heavy is what started the pec tweakiness, because top position on it is pretty gnarly on the costal pec fibers. So plan is that if we can run it light, high rep, make it feel good, pec should hopefully do a little bit more better, which I probably should have been doing a long time ago versus being afraid of the machine, but at least we're on it eventually. And probably won't need the seatbelt with how light we're going, but I will put it on anyways, just because it's fun. Oh. Goodness gracious. Tighter fit than I remember it. Oh. Gonna try to force my hands a little wider too. Oh, that's terrible in the best way possible. This thing also feels way better going lighter, squeezier versus forcing loading as well. Although this set is gonna last like 30 fucking minutes, so I will probably trim a lot out. And based on the feels, I said I did the job pretty adequately, so we will rest for a little bit, go again. I'm not gonna rest that long because I don't want to do 10 million reps again, but okay, round 2. Yeah, I am pretty okay with this choice. I'm gonna finish her up with some inclining front raises, supersetted with incline stretchy curls. And like most of the stuff we're doing today, like I am just trying to make everything feel good for Thursday, because Thursday is the bigger priority right now. So, yeah. That was good enough, so we'll run another of that protocol. Okay, round 2. And what I want you to notice here is that I'm fighting to keep my chest tall, shoulder blades pulled down the bench pad, pulled towards my butt, because doing that ensures that I'm keeping the range in the shoulder socket, moving the weight with the front delt and clavicular pec, and not just flinging my rib cage and shoulders around to cheat out of the bottom where I want it to be. Difficult. Curl time. Oh boy. The same thing here, like I'm trying to not let myself round forward because I want that length in the biceps. And that got hard fast. With how busy the gym is, we're gonna do hip flexors at home again, but I'm glad we sucked it up and made the dumbbell press happen, because so much of like the pec right now is mental. And what I mean by that is, like, I am afraid that it is gonna do what the lefty did and rip all the way off. And I know that with what I have been doing on bench, like we haven't taken it pretty easy, but it's felt rock solid there. It's just like the residual lingering fear of the funniness feeling. Like it's not painful, it doesn't feel sketchy, it just like feels like it's not, it feels like I haven't pushed it hard in a very long time, and pushing it hard is just uncomfortable right now. And it's going to be similar to what we had to go through at the knee on Saturday, where the only way I'm going to be able to trust it again is by making myself use it and making myself push it. So I am very glad that we did push today, and I'm very glad that it showed that it is like an upstairs thing, not a there thing that is making it bothersome. And like I do get that might not be the wisest choice, but how I am mentally framing it is really similar to actually what I was talking about before the dumbbell press, where it's like it's either going to be good or it's not. And if it's not going to be good, I'd rather find out that it's not good before we get down to the platform. And I think that kind of making that choice and, you know, doing the FAFO, well, we found out that it's better than I was thinking it was going to be, because like we haven't done a big dumbbell press since we did have that little tweak, and this is the best it's felt on dumbbells since that little tweak. And it's just a matter of needing to grow a pair and actually do the thing to show myself that we can do the thing. And I think like sitting at home watching this, when I am making that choice, when I am deciding to risk it for the biscuit, like my perception of risk is very low. Like I understand that when I'm saying like it feels sketchy, and I'm saying that I'm nervous of it actually tearing off. Like, I know that it is just nervousness. I know that it is just me being in my head, and that's why I am okay with pushing through the nervousness. If I thought there was a legitimate risk of it exploding, I wouldn't be making the choices that I am, but I do know that if I want to have a good meet, I got to show myself that it's good to go, because the other option is just backing right off and not having a very good bench to the platform, and I would rather have that little bit of risk and show myself that it can or show myself that it can't, versus just deciding that it can't and shortchanging what I can do. Now, with that being said, priority on the last 2 big bench pushes is going to be absolutely making sure that we are loading it at a spot where it does not turn sketchy, because I do not want it to have any lower levels of trust when it does come time to get on the platform. But we will make smart calls, make smart jumps moving forward, and as long as we do that, we are going to be good to go. So that is it for my rambling today. Peace out, guys. Have a good night, and I will see you in the team.